The only difference here with 5 is that this one's in kilometers per hour, and this is in seconds. So you have to make a conversion, and it doesn't matter what conversion. You can either take this and put it into meters per second. Akash, put your phone away, dude. Or finish your level and put your phone away. Or you can take this and you can actually put it into hours. It's your choice. It doesn't matter. If you put this into hours, you're going to get, obviously it's going to be a smaller answer. It's going to be a decimal answer as opposed to a large whole number. If you put this into meters per second, your answer is going to be a lot bigger. But either way, you should have gotten a displacement of 520.75 meters or 0.52075 kilometers, which you could have rounded to 0.52 kilometers. And if we're doing sig figs, this one should have probably been rounded to 520 meters. But I have never called out sig figs, and so that's fine. I won't require that you use it past the first chapter, but there it is. And then I wanted you to try 1 and 2. We wanted speed and velocity for the cat. Speed for the cat, 0.3 meters per second. Velocity for the cat, 0.3 meters per second east. In this case, because there's no change in direction, the only difference between speed and velocity is that this one has a direction. The velocity has a direction. And then how long would it take you to drive to Chilliwack if you averaged 80 kilometers per hour, Chilliwack being 36 kilometers from Abbotsford? That's a time. You're looking for 0.45 hours. Questions, comments, concerns about any of those? Does anyone want me to do fully any of those questions? So those were all trivial, relatively easy, I'm hoping, sort of. Remember, I want you to see it. I want to see it all laid out for each one of these. Like I'll model it a little bit for 5. Like if you're throwing down the velocity of 75 kilometers per hour, a time of 25 seconds. I want to see you chart it out, write down what you know, and then actually make the show of converting one of them. How many of you guys, just by a show of hands, took the time and put it into hours? Did any of you do that? Okay, did we take kilometers per hour and turn it into meters per second? Okay, so then that's an easy conversion to do. If we're going from kilometers per hour into meters per second, we're dividing by 3.6, and I would often just show it like this. Like I would just do the conversion right in here. Or if I was converting this, I would just put the conversions right beside it. 75 divided by 3.6 is what I did too. This would have been 20.83 meters per second. Like that is how I would have modeled that. Then write out the equation, insert your values, and go from there. So no one needs to see any of those? Cool. Then, flip the page. I want to take a look at some of these. I was going to get you guys to do a bunch of these for homework, but if those were as easy as you say they were, maybe we won't do all of these. You know what? We'll do we'll play with a couple of them today. I want you to do 2. Let's do 6. 7's a good question. You know what? It might actually be the rest of these. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 are all good. I would have liked to ask you to do all of these yesterday, but giving you that much homework, students just tend not to do it, and so I like to give you class time to work on it. So this is the first page like this that I've given you. If you notice, the answers are at the bottom. They are not in order. So what you're looking, like the answers for the questions I've assigned are buried in here somewhere. And these are to the correct number of sig figs. So if you find a number that's close, like if yours is, I don't know if it's going to be 25 point something hours or 26 point something, 26.3 or 25.7. I don't know what it's going to be. It probably won't be exactly 26 hours, for example, assuming this is one of the answers to one of the ones I assigned. But everything here is to the correct number of sig figs, so your answer should round to one of these answers down here at the bottom. And again, they're not in order. So take a look at those. I will help where I can, where it's necessary, if you need it. I've given you a blank page to work with if you need it. Otherwise, I'll give you a half hour to play with these and see where we're at. Yeah, I'll check in on, 20 minutes. I'll check in on 20 minutes and see where we're at. I'll put some music on, and if we're done, then I would like to move on a little bit. We'd show you guys a little bit of graphing stuff again today. So do what you can for the next 20 minutes, and we'll see where you get.